What would your life look like if you can successfully accomplish anything you set your mind to? There must be a reason why some people struggle to complete a single task and others build big companies and are super successful both financially and emotionally. Well, in fact, there are 9 of those reasons. 1. They focus on minutes, not hours. 2. They focus on only one thing at a time. 3. They don't use to-do lists. 4. They beat procrastination with time travel. 5. They say no to almost everything. 6. They follow the 80-20 rule. 7. They delegate almost everything. 8. They touch things only once. And 9. They practice a consistent morning routine. Let's take a closer look at each of the reasons. Number 1. They focus on minutes, not hours. Most people default to hour and half-hour blocks on their calendar. Highly successful people know that there are 1,440 minutes in every day, and there is nothing more valuable than time. Money can be lost and made again, but time spent can never be reclaimed. As the legendary Olympic gymnast Shannon Miller said, "To this day, I keep a schedule that is almost minute by minute." You must master your minutes to master your life. Number 2. They focus on only one thing at a time. Ultra-productive people know what their most important task is and work on it for 1 to 2 hours each morning without interruptions. Maybe you want to learn about finance and business, you need to solve a big problem that will drive your company forward, or craft a plan to start a business from scratch. What task will have the biggest impact on reaching your goals? What accomplishment will get you promoted at work? That's what you should dedicate your mornings to every day. They don't use to-do lists. Throw away your to-do list. Instead, schedule everything on your calendar. It turns out that only 41% of items on to-do lists ever get done. All those undone items lead to stress and insomnia because of the Zeigarnik effect, which in essence means that uncompleted tasks will stay on your mind until you finish them. Highly productive people put everything on their calendar and then work and live by that calendar. Number 4. They beat procrastination with time travel. Your future self can't be trusted. That's because we're time inconsistent. We buy veggies today because we think we'll eat healthy salads all week, then we throw them away in the future. Successful people figure out what they can do now to make certain their future selves will do the right thing. Anticipate how you will self-sabotage in the future and come up with a solution today to defeat your future self. Think about how you will think in the future. They say no to almost everything. Billionaire Warren Buffett once said, "The difference between successful people and very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything." And James Altucher colorfully gave a tip: if something is not a hell yeah, then it's a no. Remember, you only have 1,440 minutes in a day. Don't give them away so easily. 6. They follow the 80-20 rule. Known as the Pareto principle, in most cases, 80% of results come from only 20% of activities. 80% of profit come from only 20% of your customers. Ultra-productive people know which activities drive the greatest result. Focus on those and ignore the rest. Number 7. They delegate almost everything. Ultra-productive people don't ask, "How can I do this task?" Instead, they ask, "How can this task get done?" They take the I out of it as much as possible. Ultra-productive people don't have control issues. They are not micromanagers. Outsource or delegate everything that can be delegated and focus on the important tasks that you need to get done. They touch things only once. How many times have you opened a piece of regular mail, a bill perhaps, and then put it down only to deal with it later again? How often do you read an email, then close it and leave it in your inbox to deal with it later? Highly successful people try to touch it once. If it takes less than 5 or 10 minutes, whatever it is, they deal with it right then and there. It reduces stress since it won't be in the back of their minds, and it is more efficient. They won't have to reread it or reevaluate the item again in the future. Number 9. They practice a consistent morning routine. If you want the results only few people have, do the things only few people do. Tailor a morning ritual to your needs. While successful people have a wide variety of habits in their morning rituals, most nurture their bodies in the morning with water, a healthy breakfast, and light exercise, and they nurture their minds with meditation or prayer, inspirational reading, or journaling. How many of the 9 tips do you currently do in your life? Implement those that you are missing so you too can be successful in anything that you start. James T. McKay said, "Tomorrow you promise yourself will be different." yet tomorrow is too often a repetition of today. So don't be like the average person and let the quote apply to you as well. Don't let tomorrow be the same as today. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe and thanks for watching.